My name is Megan and I work with UX design at Klarna. Today I'll walk you through how a great user experience can increase your sales and encourage your customers to keep coming back to your shop. I'll start by explaining what the term user experience means and why it's important. Next, I'll cover the basics you should keep in mind. Then I'll break down different phases of the customer journey through a web shop and explain how to think about the user experience in each one. So what is user experience? User experience, often called UX, refers to how a customer interacts with all the possible touchpoints of a product. In this case, your web shop. Good UX can be an easy-to-find buy button on a product page, crystal clear shipping terms, or even a Klarna payment badge on the home page, letting your customers know their different payment options before they even select an item. Our previous webinars about marketing resources and on-site messaging both cover methods of improving the user experience in your shop. And why should you spend time on UX? Two hot topics within the world of e-commerce are conversion and drop-off rates. As you already know, it's crucial to your business's success that the people who visit your shop actually end up purchasing your products. So how can you make sure as many visitors as possible turn into paying customers? The answer is through UX. User experience is all about creating a seamless flow. By smoothing out possible obstacles along the way, you increase the chances of your customers successfully completing their purchasing journeys. You also ensure that they leave with a positive feeling towards your brand and a willingness to revisit your shop. To the basics. Your goal with UX is to reduce friction, remove obstacles, and relieve possible pain points for your customers. Put yourself in your customer's shoes. Is it easy to find the products you're looking for and add them to the cart? How many steps do you have to go through to complete your purchase? Can you contact someone if you're having trouble? These are examples of things that can cause friction and become obstacles that might cause customers to drop off. Now let's go through the phases of a customer's journey. The discovery phase. Your homepage. The first step of the customer's journey is your store's homepage. We all know how big of an impact that first impression can have. At this step, it's crucial that you make sure you have the customer's attention and that they feel motivated to stay. You do this by creating a clear and attractive product offering. Make sure it's easy to understand what kind of products you're selling and how they can be used. For example, you can create a campaign with inspirational content of your products to promote right on your homepage. Make sure the product pictures are high quality and that the product descriptions and/or campaign messages are crisp and easy to understand. On the other hand, you should be careful not to overload your customers with information. Keep your homepage simple, highlighting only the most important information, so that the customers know exactly where to look and what to do next. A cluttered homepage will only distract your customers from their goal, making a purchase. Terms and conditions. Keep in mind that you're building a relationship with your customer, and the cornerstone of any relationship is trust. Your potential customers will start to think about shipping, return policies, and how they want to pay even before they have found a product they want to buy. Give your customers peace of mind by offering information about your shipping and returns already on the home page. If you offer free returns or shipping, highlight this in a top strip banner or any other banner of your choice. Link to your terms and conditions at the bottom of your page so your customers can easily find the information that they are looking for. Being transparent means you have nothing to hide, which increases your trustability. Payment options. Giving out sensitive card details or personal data can be a big pain point for many customers. Adding Klarna's badge to your homepage or creating a landing page explaining what Klarna is can help remove that uncertainty. And don't forget to use Klarna's on-site messaging to show that you offer flexible payment options like financing and installments. This is proven to increase both average order values and conversion rates. You can find Klarna badges, informative messaging about Klarna's payment options, and other promotional material at www.guidelines.klarna.com/co-marketing. The shopping phase. Navigation. Simplicity is key. A customer should know what to expect when hovering or clicking a menu option, and nothing should be more than 3 clicks away. A good search engine solution can be a lifesaver at preventing lost sales. If your search engine corrects spelling errors, autocompletes search words, and refers to other relevant material, you've done yourself a great service. Product page. It's on the product page your customers will turn their vague interest into a concrete decision. Be sure to present large, high-resolution product images. Show different angles and describe the products in detail. The title, price, features, specifications, and customization options should be clearly visible. Keep in mind the customer's pain points and highlight return policy, shipping costs, shipping times, discounts, and deals. Take the opportunity to utilize Klarna's on-site messaging to boost average order value and retain customers who might not have the funds to pay in full up front. It's also a good time to upsell other related products or ask if they'd like to add another item to their cart. But the absolute most crucial element is a call to action. A call to action is, in this case, a buy button. It should be easy to find without any doubts. To make sure it stands out, use a clear contrast color to the rest of the page. As eyes are drawn to images and people read the product description before deciding, place it close to the product image, right beside the product description. The buying phase. Many customers drop off at this stage because the process of completing their purchase is too complicated. The less information they have to fill out, the better. Try to make it into a one-page, one-click experience if you can, and avoid forms and requirements to log in. If for some reason you really need them to fill in information, make sure to clearly explain why and what it will be used for. This is also the last opportunity to upsell. Take the chance to promote related products or offer free shipping over a certain amount to increase the average order value. Offer versatile and alternative payment options without the need to log in or having to rewrite personal information. Trust us when we say this will save you some drop-offs. Klarna has a one-click experience and the full range of payment options, including financing and installment options to boost your sales. The enjoyment phase. It's time for your customers to enjoy their deal at your shop. If you want to create a great customer experience with returning customers, what happens after the purchase is just as important as making that purchase in the first place. Deliver what you promised. Is your product delivering on what you said it would in the product description? Good. Will you deliver the product according to what you stated in your shipping terms? Great! If not, you will have a disappointed customer that will either return the product they ordered and/or never revisit your shop. Worst case scenario, they might even leave a bad review. According to Planet Marketing, as many as 90% of consumers rely on online reviews for purchasing decisions, so a negative review is something you should avoid at all costs. Creative packaging. Delivering your products in fancy packaging can increase the likelihood of creating a loyal customer. It's an excellent way to leave a lasting impression and show what your brand is all about. If for environmental reasons you want to use a more climate-friendly packaging that isn't as sparkly and inspirational, don't forget to let your customers know that. Communicating your conscious decision with your packaging will show what your brand represents. Easy returns process. We have all experienced the hassle of returns. Don't let it be the same for your customers. If your process is smooth, this will most likely boost both customer loyalty and returning customers. Klarna has made it super easy for customers to report a return through our app. As soon as they report, we will automatically pause any outstanding debt so that you have time to process the return before the customer has to pay for an order that they don't want to keep. Support. Be available for your customers whenever they need you, if possible on different channels and for as many hours as you can. This will create a feeling of trust and safety and put a face to your webshop. Email campaigns and newsletters. Keep up the dialogue with your customers so they don't forget about you, but be sure to not spam. The content should be relevant and engaging. If you're promoting a campaign or some new product, it's important that your content links directly to the product or campaign page. And repeat. We've now gone through the full customer shopping journey. If you followed our tips to improve your UX, the chances are high that your customers will keep coming back. Don't forget that shopping online is a fight between wanting to buy something and getting distracted by something else. UX in e-commerce is mainly about overcoming these distractions and making the distance between wanting and buying as short and painless as humanly possible. Some hands-on tips. Guerrilla testing can be a valuable and easy method of improving UX in your shop. Guerrilla testing means gathering user feedback by taking a design into the public domain and asking for their thoughts. If you don't want to use paid user groups, there are many forums out there to ask or invite your friends and family to give their input. Just be sure that the testers are not directly involved in your business to avoid a biased opinion. Through testing, you want to find out where the bottlenecks are and how people tend to interact with your shop. There might be patterns and bottlenecks that you're not aware of. And what about analytics? Good UX design is based on data. If you don't want to pay for a separate analytics tool, most web shop building sites like Shopify, Squarespace, Wix, etc. offer analytics as part of their package. Or Google Analytics is a free open source option if you want more nuanced tools. I hope you have found this webinar useful and gotten some inspiration and tips on how you can improve your UX. If you want to read more in-depth about the topics we have covered, head to our Knowledge Hub and read the full article about how to succeed with UX in your webshop.